sinkhole opened up and swallowed several blue fingers. Scientists report that the sinkhole appears to respond to the taste of chili and grows larger when it is fed. Government officials advise that all residents steer clear of the hole and are funding a search and rescue team to find the lost chili cooks. We take you now to a town hall meeting discussing the chili incident.
Thank you all for being here today. We're really excited to have our StrangeTowne public forum again this week. We just wanted to kind of address the any questions that you citizens may have about the incident that occurred earlier this week. As you know, we had our annual StrangeTowne Chili Festival. We had over 20 vendors come and cook amazing chilies and unfortunately, a sinkhole opened at the Chili Festival, and so far we know that it has swallowed at least 3 chili chefs.
And one parakeet.
And one parakeet.
One parakeet. So we would just like to address this. We are working very, very hard right now. We are funding a search and rescue to go down into the sinkhole and find those lost chefs. And we advise that you do not go near the sinkhole. We are, very, very strongly of the opinion that you stay away from the area. Do you have any other comments, Anita?
We do have reason to believe that it may have some gravitational pull, so when she says stay away from it, stay far away from it.
So we're gonna just go ahead and open this up to, we're just gonna do a public forum. If there's any citizens out there that have any comments or notes, please approach the podium and we're happy to assist and take your feedback.
Hi, I'm Gina, here for a good time, not a long time goodings. And my husband is one of the men trapped down there. And I just, from the bottom of my heart, want to say, please don't bring him back. Life without him has been different. And different in a good way. I started cooking with cumin. I never let you use chili powder, which is weird. And I've started experimenting with things like aerobics and color. And ultimately, I feel very good without him. And I'm not saying, kill him. But I am saying, just give him the divorce papers while he's down there so he's prepared when he comes back up.
First of all, let me say congratulations on your journey.
Thank you.
We are so happy for you as representatives of StrangeTowne. I too have interacted with your husband and find him deeply unpleasant.
So boring.
I would like to ask that you submit an official request to the city with a photo of him so we can ensure that as we're rescuing the rest of the people,
They don't bring him up.
Right, or that we serve him the papers properly.
That would be wonderful.
Ma'am, this is a personal issue between you and your husband. You need to have your attorney ready when he comes up from the hole.
Everything is in place. I do not want to see that man again.
Okay, we'll take that into consideration. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi. My name is, as you know, Scoutmaster Don Champ, and I am the original radioactive Boy Scout.
Very proud to have you here.
Thank you, amateur scientist. And this is my irregular drop-in for a PSA, which I would like to say, I fucking told you so. And, that gravitational pull you're feeling? Chili is massive. We make our chili way too dense in town. And it's bound to coalesce, form singularities, black holes, brown holes, tan holes, sinkholes. And we need to be aware of the radiation.
Sir, are you victim blaming the chili cook-off contestants?
No,
It sounds like you're accusing them of making chili that is far too dense, causing them to fall into a black hole and be swallowed.
now, I have nothing against dense chili. And I would just want to make sure that we are well educated, because there are magic numbers of chili that can cause these catastrophic events, such as 4 or 9, even 27 on occasions.
But 3 cans of chili or,
3's good?
It seems so.
okay.
We never know when this stuff is going to happen.
So your advice is that we discontinue the chili festival?
Yes, because the sinkhole is really putting a damper on and decreasing our attendance at the jamboree, the regional scout
The
jamboree.
regional scout jamboree?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, we appreciate your comment. If you find anything else relating to the activity of the sinkhole and the properties of chili, please let us know.
I'll write up a report.
Thank you.
Hello. My name is StrangeTowne, StrangeTowne, sweetheart.
Hello, Ms. Tebow.
First off, missed you ladies at Bible study at the community center last week. I noticed that you RSVP'd yes.
Is this related to the sinkhole?
In a minute it will be. I have concerns with you guys, Anita and Eileen. Can you explain your absence? Because we talked about the chili being the devil's food. And I don't want to blame the sinkhole on your guys's.
This feels highly inappropriate. First of all, you may send me a message on Facebook if you would like to take up a personal issue. Secondly,
I did. I did.
I'm gonna check that other inbox. You know, there's the inbox and then there's the other request inbox that we have to check. Do you have something to say about the sinkhole, Ms.
I
Tebow?
just didn't, I just want to invite the community to pray with me. I'm available to pray and work through this.
And just for clarification, that's P-R-A-Y?
Tomato.
Okay.
I believe in separation of church and
Sinkhole.
everything else. Are you confident that there's anything in your text that has anything to do with chili
In my text?
in your Bible?
Oh yeah, it says it right here in chapter 5. Chili is bad. That's the whole chapter.
That's it.
That's my time, thank you.
Stop. Hey, I'm Chet Skywalker. I'm the local town party legend. What's up, y'all? Anyway, just wanted to make sure you didn't shut down my sinkhole party like you shut down my tire fire party, my mudslide party, my hurricane party. I'm gonna be partying in the sinkhole, okay?
Shed, first of all, your hurricane party, while legendary, did cause me to be unable to drink Fireball ever again.
You said it like it's a bad thing, man.
It
Come
is
on.
a bad thing. Secondly, a sinkhole party seems like a terrible idea. We are involved and we don't even understand fully what we're dealing with. I really love the energy you're bringing. I really love the ideas, but I think that could lead to a lot of casualties.
Come on, man. Grab a sixer, jump in. It's gonna be rad. Come on,
Are
come
you
on
taking
now.
responsibility for this sinkhole?
What? No, I don't cause natural disasters to make parties, and I would never do that. That tire fire happened naturally. It was nature.
The tire fire happened naturally?
It was the most natural thing ever, man. I That's all my time.
That's a crime.
Bye.
Hi there, Donna Clark, organizer of the upcoming Mac and Cheese Fest. I just want to let everybody know, I know that there's a tragic event, but we are still moving forward with the Mac and Cheese Fest as planned. Don't expect any casualties for this one.
We didn't expect casualties from the chili one. That wasn't like part of the expectation that was set. I just want to make that clear. It was not intentional,
Right.
as far as we know.
Okay, but it happened, and we're moving past that, and then looking forward to the Mac and Cheese Fest.
I'm sorry, did you have a statement regarding the active sinkhole, or are you here simply to promote the other potentially dangerous festival?
Oh, I think we're putting a blemish when we say potentially dangerous. It is going to be a hootin' good time, family filled. Bring all the kiddos out there. We're going to be across the street from the first sinkhole. Perfectly safe.
You say first sinkhole like you're expecting there to be another one.
No, the first sinkhole from this chili festival.
Right, so the only sinkhole, which you're referring to
For
as
now.
if it is one of many, sequentially.
I am not a fortune teller, despite my tarot cards. But I think that this is a possible problem. Now, I don't think we should address it just yet, until after all of our food festivals have taken place for the whole calendar year.
And exactly how many festivals are planned? Well, please refresh my memory.
Okay, so after the mac and cheese, we'll have the deviled egg fest. Shortly after that, we'll do the relish filling festivals. And then right around Christmas time, we want to really get festive and have cranberries.
Cranberry fest?
Just the cranberries, no form of them, just raw cranberries.
And were we able to secure the band, the Cranberries, to play this year at Cranberry Fest?
They're gonna zoom in.
Fantastic. I don't know if we should put that off.
Well, we appreciate you coming to talk about the Mac and Cheese Fest, but we just want to make it clear that we are this situation is very serious.
Yeah,
and
serious.
Serious, actually.
Serious.
With,
It's sad. Aww.
okay. This is a very serious situation, and we are wanting to find those lost chili cooks, and you look like you don't really care.
I mean, they knew what they signed up for. Yes. We put it in every clause. Possible sinkhole.
Well, we're coming close to time now, so do you have anything else you wanted to add?
No Mac and Cheese Fest coming up November 19th. Mark your calendars.
Okay, thank you. Thank you all. We will provide updates in another week about, the status of this disaster. In the meantime, thank you so much for making your opinions heard today. We are so grateful for you. Anything else to add?
No.
Thank you.
All right, we take you to StrangeTowne Community Center. It looks like an old school, but on the outside it's painted rock and roll red.
There's a big bulletin board on the wall. It's divided in half. One side says things that are okay, and the other says things that are bad, with a bunch of images, and you can move them.
It's a foosball table here. People love to play foos. So much foosball. We got a pool table. We got some skee ball, and it is empty. There are no children at this community center.
Yeah, everywhere you see signs of "Have you seen this parakeet?"
There's a nauseating smell of linoleum through the air.
Right. And fluorescent lights, right? Like really harsh, migraine-inducing fluorescent lights. And then over here at the desk at the entryway of the community center sits a mean-looking, grizzled old man with a scar down his face right here. and some other shit on him. What other shit do we have on him? He's wearing a trench coat.
Cowboy boots with lots of details on those cowboy boots. He's got a name tag with the first couple names are crossed out, leaving room for Reggie.
And his t-shirt says Depeche Mode.
These armpits are so stained. It's not even light yellow, it's just fucking ochre.
He's got a little ferret that's just like kind of hanging out on his shoulder. Sometimes it'll go into his pocket. It's living.
Even though he looks really mean, and that's the essence he projects, deep down inside he knows he's a real sweetheart.
Oh yeah, there is a ooey gooey chewy sinner at Reggie's core. And then the entrance doors are those they're like, you know, it's the automatic sliding doors, right? But they like are janky.
Reggie, I can't believe you brought Clarence the ferret to work when I'm missing my parakeet. That's so insulting, man.
Clyde, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you lost your parakeet.
Don't tell me sorry. Put the ferret away where I don't have to look at it.
What has he done to you?
He's triggering me. It's not a problem.
It sounds like a you problem.
No, it's Reggie. Okay. I came to this community center to foos around, to blow off some steam.
That's what we all do. Foos around.
And when you're here just flaunting the fact that your best friend is still alive and you know exactly where he is.
I totally know exactly where he is. Sorry. Clyde, okay, I'm sorry? Is that what you want to hear?
I already told you I want to hear I'm sorry. I want my parakeet back. I want Joey here on my shoulder.
Well, that's where Joey was last time before he flew off. He has wings. Is he meant to be here?
Are you insinuating that he made a choice to fly into the sinkhole? He wasn't sucked by a force of the sinkhole against his will?
I'm not saying that. I am saying he wasn't that close to it to start off with, and then got closer, and then just happened to go away.
Why do you think Joey would leave like that? What did I gave him the best possible life I could.
I know you did. But maybe he just outgrew you.
What? But no, I let him have sleepovers with his friends, and I let him watch all the Mary-Kate and Ashley movies as soon as he turned 3.
All of them?
Yeah. For a while, some of them were a little bit, above his maturity level.
Yeah.
I reintroduced it. So what do you mean he outgrew? I was the laissez-faire parakeet parent.
Maybe he also outgrew the Olsen twins. Did you think about that? Sometimes we all do. I did.
Tell me about how you keep Clarence with you.
Well,
Why does he still love you?
because I feed him food and other things, other substances that keep him going. You can see he's like going nuts. I just lost him. But that's his right, He's free to do whatever he wants, and he's sticking around with me.
So the only way I can keep my best friend around is if I met him up, huh?
I didn't say that.
All right, we're at the bottom of the sinkhole, and we see a banner that says Sinkhole Soiree.
Yeah, and there's a kegger in the corner, and for some reason there's a bunch of flat screens all over. Like, it looks like a sports bar down here.
And there's actually a couple of Xboxes set up, and some, you can play Madden and some other sports games that are awesome.
There is just a table full of different crock pots of chili.
Yeah, beanbags galore. We're talking those big bags, right? The ones for big guys.
I'd like to reiterate, this is a sinkhole. All of the walls are dirt, and there are roots sticking out.
I would also like to reiterate, this is the sinkhole where everyone fell into, so the ground is littered with bones.
A lot of death! But on top of that death, there's a lot of party.
A few games of sinkhole cornholes.
And there's one particular person standing here who's just wearing the most drab colors. I think it's a shirt that says Bush, but he's just in the corner kind of like watching the party happen, but not really, into it.
Right. And there's like 3 or 4 chefs over here, and they seem like they're like having a really good time, and they will not interact with drab person.
Damn. Guy goes on Top Chef for 1 season, thinks he can't talk to us anymore.
Hey, Clive, we know you're cool now.
Yeah, you
but-
got off first episode, man.
Yeah.
At least I got on first episode.
Oh, hell no. What?
I got
Keep that
on.
again.
I got on first episode.
Yeah, you don't let him talk to you like that.
I'm not letting him talk to me like that. Okay, all right. You know what? Even though you're a really good cook, sometimes you're an absolute jerk. The hair flow.
Hey,
you don't need to
don't
do
let
that.
him talk to you like that.
Whoa.
Man. Don't let him talk to you
Well,
like
whose
that.
side are you on here, Gerald?
I'm just a hype guy.
What? No. That's totally unfair.
Hey, don't let him talk to you like that. Don't let him talk to you like that.
Oh, this is really confusing. First of all, you're the one that started smack talking Clive over here.
Yeah,
I backed you up, and then you're hyping him up.
Don't let him have all the words. Don't listen to
Oh
it.
my god! You know what, this chili, I don't want it anymore. I'm gonna make mac and cheese. I'm gonna show both of you.
Guys, what are we doing?
What are
we
that's
doing?
that's honestly what I've been wondering the whole time we've been down here. I'm just trying to wait it out until they either, I don't know, like put a big ladder down here. Or, I don't know, Elon Musk gets involved somehow.
Oh, that guy knows how to party.
Tell me about it.
Y'all.
I was on Top Chef 1 episode.
Here we go.
Okay, you don't need to keep bringing that up.
Yeah.
We get it.
Yeah.
We get it.
1 episode.
But you know what? I believe you stole Gerald's recipe.
I don't know what leads you to that conclusion other than your own issues with your
Do you
you're
know
not
how many
getting on
people-
Top Chef. So
Do you know how many people experiment with cumin?
Yeah, you tell
Very
you tell
little,
him.
very little.
Yeah, you tell him.
just
Okay, I need you to pipe down for a second. I don't know whose side you're on, so I feel like you're about to betray me again.
I'm sorry. I need to. Did you go through were you a child of divorce? Is this an unresolved issue for you?
Hey, don't let her talk to you like that. Don't let.
She's talking to you like that. She's talking to you like that. I'm cooking the bread right now.
Yes.
So whenever we get out of here, maybe you talk to someone because it seems like you're playing both sides, and then also another side to yourself.
Don't let her talk to you like that.
Yeah.
Don't let her talk to you like that.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Like that.
Super confusing if you do that.
I was so relaxed that the roles reversed.
Oh,
I
okay.
was like, yes, finally. Someone's got my back.
I'm just trying to get you some help. Okay, it's none of my business. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
You guys, we were all line cooks together at Rusty's. Before we got all Top Chef and before we got our major gigs at Hong Kong Buffet.
Good memories there.
Good memories there, right?
You remember when you chopped my finger off, and you're like, "Look, it's bleeding."
Yeah.
That's
That
what
was
he said.
good.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
But what I was gonna
Top
say.
Chef was cool too.
You don't need to keep bringing that up.
Well, you brought up something I wasn't involved in. You know how bad I wanted to get on the line at Hong Kong Buffet. Instead, I just went on Top Chef. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I can't hold myself back just because of our friendship.
Yeah, you were Mo.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
She's yelling at both of us here.
We take you now to a empty lot right across from this sinkhole, and it is. There's a bunch of people that are like building booths, and a carnival's going up, and there is other stuff.
There's kids drag racing in shopping carts.
Yeah. It's real jackass shit's happening.
They've got some real disapproving Boy Scouts over here on the side. Saying that's not safe. It's just not safe.
Yeah, there's these Boy Scouts, and they're pissed because this used to be their lot. This is the lot that they signed up to protect, to adopt. That's what it's called.
And here we have a Boy Scout with all his badges and the ones he's most proud of.
He's actually a Heart Scout. He's not quite an Eagle Scout. He's the next below because it might be a little too hard for him.
Yeah. And he's got a fuck ton of badges. There's a badge here that says that he's really good at emotional labor. There's another badge here that says that he is good at listening.
And this Boy Scout just started, so his shirt is entirely blank, except the troop number, which is Troop 666.
When are we gonna get to go? I want to go and I want to adopt the
Adoption takes time and is a very expensive process.
Yeah, but they're treating the empty lot like garbage. And we could treat it so much better. We can foster it and nurture it.
Nerds.
That show is 20 years old.
Joshua.
Yeah.
Today is your day. There is a badge that you can earn.
Really?
Yes.
My first badge?
Yes. It's called Defend the Earth Badge. We recruited you into this troop for your mad fighting skills.
Joshua Mad!
We saw what you did at the community center. We saw what you did at school.
Joshua doesn't like to be called names.
Joshua, those little hedonistic shits are saying you are a wimp because you can't defend the grass.
They called me that.
Yeah, they did. I'm so sorry.
I don't like to be called names!
I know. And you know what? It's not true, though. You get to define who you are.
That's right, I'm Joshua.
Josh, are you strong?
I'm the strongest of all of the scouts.
Do you love the earth, Josh?
I love it with all my heart.
Listen.
It hurts me when I see holes in it.
This is not real protocol, Joshua, but look. Defender of the earth.
You mean it?
You, Joshua.
I accept this honor. I promise to all of StrangeTowne and to all of the earth that I will protect you.
So listen, you fuckers, he's coming for you!
Welcome back. We're so excited to have you guys. It's been a week since our last town hall meeting, and we have some incredible updates. We'd like to announce that we have officially partnered with the Boy Scouts to do a search and rescue for the chili cooks inside of the sinkhole. We're really excited about this partnership.
We encourage you to think of that less as a child sacrifice and more as community service in the interest of developing these talented young men.
We also have a few more updates. Just be on the lookout for a methed out ferret. That is something that we're looking for, along with the parakeet that is sober.
Or so we believe.
Or so we believe.
We believe the parakeet is sober. We believe the ferret may be tweaking. Both are currently MIA. Also, if anyone has seen Clyde G, I believe he's wearing a Bush Didn't Do 9/11 t-shirt. Whether or not you agree with that, let us know if you find Clyde.
Clyde may or may not be in the sinkhole.
We also are unsure of whether or not Clyde is sober, if that matters.
We'd like to open this up just for any additional questions that our residents may have. So please feel free to approach the podium and ask any questions you may have regarding this partnership or any of the announcements we made today.
Hi. I am before you, a humble servant, and I ask for your help. I took it upon myself to collect all the elderly in the community to form a holding circle around the sinkhole to pray, and I thought that Jesus would have our back. He did not show up. And most of the we all got sucked in. I used everybody as a ladder to climb up to save myself. I'm very, very scared that I'm gonna go to jail. So please, as my two best friends, is there anything you can do?
I'm sorry. Did you just admit to breaking the law and getting close to the sinkhole and sacrificing elderly people into it?
You are such a good listener. That is correct. But I'm asking you to fib and get me out of it. Also, I did see Clyde. Lovely guy.
First of all, I would again say this is probably, a public forum is probably not the correct place to be asking for, amnesty. I once again encourage you to reach out through Facebook Messenger if you have personal requests. Also, how many old people are now in the sinkhole? All of them?
Have you guys not talked to your parents?
Not today.
That is my time. Thank you so much.
Next question.
You thought I couldn't have a party in the sinkhole, but guess what? I got all your old people. Hell yeah! That party's off the chain. We got old people. I got a parakeet in there doing poppers. This party's fucking awesome. We got roots. We got dirt. We got chefs going through interpersonal drama. Come to this fucking party, y'all.
Did you have a question regarding?
Not really. I guess just a statement, which is that even if you don't come to the party, guess what? Party's coming to you. Sinkhole's getting bigger.
Chet, I would like to circle back to the mention of the parakeet doing poppers. Are you insinuating that the parakeet that we previously thought was sober is not?
No, I think he does party drugs. It's soft, fun stuff, you know.
Thank you. That's helpful.
Hello. I am mostly here to say thank you for showing Clyde's picture to everybody. Unfortunately, he was such a boring old fucker that I was never able to take a real photo of him. So that is as close as I have to a recreation. You'll notice the frown lines. They're more distinctive person. It's almost like caverns letting you know how disappointed he is in everything that you do. So again, my big ask is if you see Clyde in the hole, on the street, just let him know. Just let him know. I just would rather not see him again. Just let him know that his actions of being a boring man, a boring white man, are finally catching up to him. And that once I've been liberated from this boring white man agenda, I feel great. So my question, it's more of a plea. If you see Clyde, tell him he's boring, remind him. And,
did you have a question?
Why did I marry Clyde? What was it? Does anyone know?
Look, once again, I want to say, Sister, we are with you. The city of StrangeTowne is behind you. I think you must look within to answer that question, but I do want to emphasize that my Facebook messages are always open.
Thank you. Huh? Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Yes.
For clarification, did Clyde have 6 singular strands of hair coming out of his?
Is that new or?
That's me being generous.
Okay, thank
Hey guys, we're about 8 days out from the Mac and Cheese Fest, and sign-ups are a little lackluster. I know there might be a lot of concerns about the missing people, parakeet. Don't worry, I've taken it out of my own pocket to put a couple more safety measures for our festival. I've actually lined all of the ground with plywood to ensure it just a little bit more. And what I would ask of you guys of StrangeTowne is to help me out. I'm a little bit under budget. I'd like to put a rope around everyone's waist and tie them all to the lamppost across the street, which looks real sturdy, just to kind of help increase our safety measures and make sure we don't have any accidents.
I personally think that's a great idea. I don't know that we have anything in the city budget. I would mention regarding the plywood that is sort of how we got that termite infestation 6 months ago. But we've not had any issues with ropes.
Termites do not strike twice in one calendar year, so
Oh, it's
science
like
fact.
lightning, not the same place.
Exactly.
I see. I think that's a.
So you'd like us to dip into the budget to provide rope for every, and how many attendees are you expecting for the?
I budgeted for 250 attendees. So far, I have 3.
3 attendees that have bought tickets?
Yes, yes.
And you don't have it in your personal mac and cheese festival budget to purchase 3 pieces of rope?
Well, you see, once we have the rope for all of the budgeted 250, I think the attendees will skyrocket.
Okay.
Once they know that it's super safe.
I
mean, it is safe. It's safer.
Right.
Right. Those air quotes always concern me.
No air quotes. We are 100% safer.
Sure.
No deaths.
Yeah. Well.
I think, we'll look into the budget, see if we can get you some rope for the mac and cheese
Right,
festival.
250
Would you
ropes.
consider postponing until the single?
Not at all.
Okay,
We
thank
will
you.
move forward as planned no matter what.
Okay, thank you.
Don Champ, Scoutmaster. First, I'd like to apologize that my report had to turn into my last will and testament, as I found while studying the sinkhole that not only is it radioactive and has a gravitational pull, but it tends to take older radioactivity out of the body. That includes my own, that has been keeping me alive for the last 120 years. And that is why I am happy that you have taken my offering of my scouts. And this has really made putting all of my affairs in order so much easier as I'm living out my final days.
First of all, not a question. Secondly, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're the only scoutmaster in town, so you're sending the scouts into the sinkhole without adult leadership or supervision?
They cannot survive without leadership.
Right. And yet, there is not leadership because you are dying?
Yes, that's right. It's all in my last will and testament. If you would take the time to read my report.
Okay.
And so, just to give me a sense of timeline, will you be dying prior to the search and rescue, or immediately after, or?
I
Like an
hope that
ETA
we
on
can
that.
coordinate it such that I dissipate right around the time that the scouts are entering the hole. And, you never know what happens. Science is kind of like that.
Sure, so the plan is to send 25 children between the ages of 6 and 12.
Yes.
And then leave them just as soon as they encounter the danger. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Precisely.
Okay.
And my hope is that this shouldn't disrupt the party. The party should continue. And we're not sure what's going to happen to the scouts, but if they make it out on the other side, there's a badge waiting.
Presented by whom?
I think that's enough of my time.
Do we have anyone? Is there anyone else that wanted to come up for question? Okay. Thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you next week. We will have updates about the search and rescue mission. Thank you.
Keep an eye out.
Hey, I heard you were in the market for a new pet.
Yeah, Joey's missing.
Yeah,
I was considering myself in the market for drugs to lure him back to me.
Well, then you came to the right place. Now, I step into my office. Behind the community center. All right. You got any wires on you?
There's the pacemaker inside.
All right, then we're good. Good. All right, what are you looking for? I got a hound dog with H. I got a Weimaraner that loves them some Uncle Sid. Lucy.
You just have dogs?
Huh?
Only dogs that I a non-traditional pet. I'm kind of a non-traditional guy. So.
Exotic. All right. Absolutely. How about an asp? Listen up here. Go ahead.
Well, I'm concerned. Will he try to eat Joey when he comes back?
No, just bite him. Now, this cool thing about this asp is that it also comes loaded with datura. You ever fucked around with datura?
No. What's datura?
All I'm gonna say is don't kiss this little asp on the lips, because you go for a ride. I don't feel like y'all have much of a connection. So I got something a little bit better for you. All right. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you like feathers?
Yes.
Perfect. Because
Oh God, I miss Joey's belly.
this little guy right here is a porcupine. And quills are much like feathers, right? Oh, right? It's just they don't have the feather part. Yeah.
No, it's coarse. And no, it's nothing like feathers at all.
Okay, well, what if I told you that it also has just a hell of PCP on it? It's just smothered in PCP.
Sure. Okay, I'll take.
You're in?
Yeah.
All right, what's his name? You gotta name it here.
Joey.
You cannot leave unless you name him.
Joey's lure. Is that a good name?
Okay.
Clyde?
Yeah.
How long do you think I'm gonna be down here?
I don't know. Here's the thing. We have no way to tell time down here because the sinkhole is so deep that we cannot see the sun.
Yeah, and
the
while
only
watches
light,
don't work and
yeah,
stuff.
the only light in here is from those big screen TVs that everybody set up.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Maybe some of us don't want to go back to the surface, and maybe that's okay.
What?
So
What?
maybe some of us just aren't concerned with how long we've been here and how long we will continue to be here, and that's okay.
You'd rather stay in the hole than go back to life on Earth in normal
The hole's
circumstances?
comfortable. What can I say? I like being in the hole.
Nothing good about the top side.
This guy gets it. This guy gets it. What's your name, old timer? I know you just fell in a couple days ago.
I lost my upside name. Down here, they call me Tulum.
See, Tulum gets it.
I feel like I I don't know. It hasn't been that long where we're like starting a new society, and strangely.
Were you not here whenever we decided our new money is
Bones.
rocks and bones? Bones are our dollars, rocks are the coins.
Yeah. Well, see, topside, I have a lot of real money, like a lot of it.
Yeah, but down here you're bone poor.
And I've never experienced being bone poor before, so I don't know how to like interact with the normies.
It was an inside job.
Dude, you need to get it together. We're all between the ages of 6 and 12, but I think you're on the older end. We gotta get it. What are we doing here? I mean, like, we're in these tunnels.
Hey, Joey is my name. Saving kids is my name.
I think that bird's on Molly.
They called it the canary in the coal mine. Hell, I'm the parakeet in the sinkhole.
Okay, this is really fucking creepy, dude.
It's time to call it. It's time to call it. It's time to call it.
Okay. What the fuck was that, Kyle? Because I joined the Boy Scouts thinking we're gonna earn badges, tie ropes, popcorn.
The Scoutmaster laid a really heavy trip on me. He died right as we went into the hole. That guy was like, he was everything to me. I can't deal with it. Listen, Charlie, you're gonna have to take over. I can't do it.
Joshua, bring the
What was that? That was our friend, Joey.
Welcome to the hole.
No!
Charlie.
I want to get out of here. Welcome to the hole. They pay by bones here, dude. I don't even know what that means.
Here. This is a money merit badge. You're in charge of all the bones and rocks.
Oh, gee, thanks, Kyle. Now that I got this badge, I know everything about money.
So here's the sarcasm merit badge.
We know that everyone is upset about the past 7 days. We've lost the elderly population, 25 Boy Scouts, chili cooks, and a bunch of teenagers, and a parakeet and a ferret. We are desperately seeking solutions to get them out of this hole, and we thank you for letting us, your government officials, to make this, isn't it much better than it was before? I mean, I would say that we're doing a pretty good job. We are converting the elementary school into an all-girls school due to the shortage of little boys, and we thank you for putting your faith in us. Does anyone have comments?
Don't fight the hole. Accept it. Let the hole into your hearts. It's coming for you.
It's me, Gina, here for a good time all the time. I feel like I'm no longer with Clyde. I'm letting my hair down. I'm getting old. And I just want to say, I feel great. Keep him in the hole.
I just want to say, I love that for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If we can't see the people in the hole, are they really missing? Right, Clyde?
Yes. Yes.
That is the definition of someone being missing. Is that we cannot see them.
I tried PCP, and it fixed everything.
I'd like to say thank you to everyone that has been opening up cans of chili. You give me just a little bit more life every time. And it pop back into existence and I'm gone.
Molly made me feel weird in my no-no zone.
Next party's at the nuclear reactor. Hope it doesn't melt down.
No. There are no parties happening near the nuclear reactor. Thank you. You need a permit for that.
Woo!
Any other comments?
Party time!
Party time! Party time! Party time! Party time!
Serves up.
I have a confession. I lathered myself in chili, and I tried to seduce the sinkhole while I was at PCP. It did not work, and I'm sorry I have failed you all.
Okay, I'm done.
Thank you.
Meeting's over.
Come back.
Citizens of the whole! I am your leader to Loom! And if you wish to be a member of the whole, you must bring bones in my honor!
And maybe, you know, and some of us have differing opinions on 9/11. And
Joey!
Yeah. Who's that fucker?
You know what?
What the hell, man?
I tried street drugs and it helped me realize I don't need you.
Okay,
Joey.
what?
I don't need you.
Okay, what?
You can stay in this sinkhole. I don't care.
And this merit badge is for honor in the whole, and this merit badge is for PCP, and this merit badge is
I'm Padma Lakshmi, and welcome to Top Chef in the Sinkhole. Today,
I'm
have
Clyde.
Clyde again. And coming from Clyde's former
No
line
one important.
And I'm Joshua!
Clarence!
Yeah!
Clarence!
What's up, dude?
I brought It Takes Two.
What's that?
The Olsen Twins movie from '97.
Oh my god, dude. Don't do it. Check it out. Don't do it.
Hold on, that's mine. You took that from my collection.
I thought it would work. I was wrong, okay? The Olsen Twins bring us all together.
There's a card catalog. Next time you want to borrow it, you have to write it down.
Well, welcome to my office. Come right in. So you're looking for something to replace your husband?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I got a couple of interesting options for you, okay? First up, we got Kevin. He's
All right, I like it.
He
Better
also,
than mine.
he also happens to emit a pheromone that will get you fucked up.
Wait,
Okay?
is that what I'm feeling?
That is what you are feeling. All right, next up.
Hey man, I heard about the porcupine situation. I'm real sorry.
Yeah. I know, it was terrible.
I know. I'm so sorry. I don't know what to tell you, man. But you're better off without him. You know. I mean, I just got out of that huge trench coat and I'm living my best life.
So yeah, weird pet's gonna buy drugs or what?
Yeah, that's why we're here, yo.
Yeah.
Man, the food at the family buffet has gone downhill.
Absolute shit.
I'm going down the hole.
Can you get any better?
Yeah, have you not heard? They got top chefs down there.
Let's go to the hole.
Church lady. Mama, Joshua missed you.
Oh God. Come on.
I was so scared in the hole.
Oh, it's okay.
Mama,
Yes.
I break men now.
That's our show. Everybody come up and take a bow, please. And to our townies, thank you.
1 o'clock for a new disaster. Have a great week. Also, thank you to our tech director, Jacob White. Now get out.